It's week 4 of the National Football League, and if it's in the...
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Fields now to throw. This is swung out to Eckler. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down. On the option, here's Eckler. And space tough to come by there, so we get maybe a yard to the 37. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now 2nd and 9. Here's Fields. And his throw is going to be incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Running on first down, Eckler. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
To throw is Fields. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Don't jump. Ready?
Now Fields. Fights through him. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Price. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. 2nd down and 8. They'll go again here with Price. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. They talked with us about setting the tone early in this football game, and this opening drive has been a tone setter so far.
And how about the discipline on this drive as well? Everyone doing their job, everyone knitting it all together.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
In recent years, we've seen a lot of love for North Dakota State in the NFL draft. And Trey Lance, he's a great example of what the Bison are sending to the league each and every year. This guy looks like a franchise quarterback. He wants his opportunity to prove it to the rest of the league.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 10 carries, 51 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. The Panthers are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. They got off to a good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because, let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
You look at this Bears defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, is number 27 in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your...
Shedding the tackle that gives him some room. Down the left sideline. And he gets this one down to the 24. 55 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. They'll run here with Price. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
On 2nd down, here's Fields. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Well, the pressure just couldn't get to him that time. They forced him out to his right, but he held his poise, surveyed the field, didn't find anything he liked, and then took off and picked up a nice gain.
They'll look to run with Price. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Patterson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Taken at the goal line. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That good for 19 and a first down. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and 1, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 56 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Off of play action, here's Lance. Rolling to his right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Here we go. First down and 10 yards to go.
And again, it's Chubb. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. The Lance going to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are back within a score. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak, on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
Up the middle with Eckler. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll him behind the line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing there, but this pass is going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
This is taken at the 23. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Green. Blue is strike. Slide blue. Ready.
Now Lance. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Hamler now on the return. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Throwing to start the drive. Fields on the screen. This is Eckler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's Fields now on 2nd down. Now a short one to Gesicki. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Kenneth Murray able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Out of the gun. Fields rolling to his left. Shrugs him off. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down.
And the Bears' 1st down.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Patterson's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right?
A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we reach halftime with a visit. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready?
Here's Lance. And he whips that one incomplete there.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Here is 3rd and 5. Here's Lance to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The throw over the middle, taken in. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Pause, ready?
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
It's a loss of 2.
Lance looking to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. A give up the middle to Price. Fighting him off. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 62 yards rushing for him now to this point. 3rd and 5. Fields now to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
And the Bears first down.
A give running right. It's Price with it. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Going right back to Price. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Bears! K.J. Hamler, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Bears offense staying put. And Justin Fields always a threat to run. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his, and he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
Cheetah! Cheetah! Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. He's to the 15. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Chubb is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Now Fields. He's going to air one out. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Boy, tight. Fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Fields on 1st down. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
Here we go. 1st down, Bears.
From the 50, here's Fields.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now a 2nd and 10.
You got a mini base. Why not?
Here's Fields. Now a short one to Gesicki. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Again, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line.
1st down, Chicago.
Eckler now between the tackles. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap, Fields. That'll be caught. It's Scott. Touchdown, Chicago. Tyler Scott, 35 yards. And the Bears are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Panthers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And the Panthers coming out now. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Ready?
Lance now on 1st down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Black shot.
Desperation time here. Lance. He'll air one out deep for Mingo. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Fields. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. On the give, this is Eckler. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Patterson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
This taken in right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So now the Panthers down by 15. 1:54 on the clock. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Face mask. Defense.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
But the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Throwing now is Lance. Pass complete to Chubb. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Now Lance.
At the 45-yard line.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 1 timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
They set up the screen to Chubb. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears will get the football back. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And we talk so much